Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey back in time to explore two of India's most breathtaking UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the Ajanta and Ellora caves. These aren't just caves, they're magnificent temples and monasteries, all carved by hand from solid rock. The story of their creation, their abandonment, and their rediscovery is just as fascinating as the art they hold within. Our story begins in the 19th century. Imagine a group of British officers on a tiger hunt, deep in the rugged landscape of Maharashtra, India. As they track their quarry, they stumble upon something completely unexpected: a series of man-made caves, hidden for centuries under a thick blanket of jungle. What they had found was Ajanta, a lost world of art and devotion, miraculously preserved. These caves weren't just random shelters. Over 2,000 years ago, this remote, crescent-shaped gorge became a religious retreat for Buddhist monks. The theory is that during the heavy monsoon seasons, traveling monks would take refuge in natural grottoes. To pass the time and create a space for worship, they began to decorate the walls with religious images. What started as temporary shelters soon evolved. The monks began to expand the grottoes, meticulously chipping away at the rock. Over centuries, these humble shelters grew into vast, permanent monasteries, known as viharas, and ornate prayer halls, called chaityas. At its peak, Ajanta housed around 200 monks and scholars across 29 intricately carved rooms. Think about the sheer dedication this required. Using only simple tools like hammers and chisels, they carved everything from the rock itself. Stairs, benches, detailed screens, grand columns, and magnificent sculptures of Buddha and other celestial beings were all hewn from the parent stone. The floors, the ceilings, and the walls are all one continuous piece of rock. And then there are the paintings. The walls of Ajanta are covered in some of the finest surviving examples of ancient Indian art. These murals, painted with natural pigments, depict the Jodhaka tale stories of the Buddha's previous lives. They're not just religious texts on a wall, they are vibrant, lively scenes offering an unparalleled glimpse into the life, culture, and beliefs of people from 2,000 years ago. You can see depictions of royal courts, bustling cities, and serene nature, all bursting with color and emotion. But then, around the 7th century, a strange silence fell over Ajanta. The vibrant monastic community disappeared, and the jungle slowly crept in, reclaiming the site. For over 1,000 years, the caves remained hidden, their treasures forgotten by the outside world. Why did they leave? The answer seems to lie about 100 kilometers away, at our second destination, Ellora. It's believed that the monks of Ajanta gradually relocated to be closer to a major caravan route. This new location, Ellora, offered better access to alms and patronage from traveling merchants and pilgrims. And so, just as the creative spark was fading at Ajanta, a new, even more ambitious project was beginning at Ellora. The Ellora cave complex is a testament to the incredible religious harmony of ancient India. It's a multicultural masterpiece. The excavation here began around the time Ajanta was being abandoned. Chiseled into the side of a low hill, you'll find 34 caves in total. 12 of these are Buddhist, created from about 200 BCE to 600 CE. Following them are 17 magnificent Hindu caves carved between 500 and 900 CE. And finally, there are 5 Jain caves, dating from 800 to 1000 CE. What's amazing is that some of these caves were being fashioned at the same time. You can imagine artisans of different faiths working side by side, sharing techniques and inspiration, creating a unique tapestry of spiritual art. The Buddhist caves echo the monastic styles of Ajanta, but on a grander scale. The Jain caves are known for their intricate detail and sense of asceticism, but it's the Hindu caves that contain the undisputed jewel of Ellora. I'm talking about Cave 16, the Kailasa Temple. This isn't a cave in the traditional sense. It's an entire temple complex, designed to be a replica of Mount Kailasa, the sacred Himalayan abode of Lord Shiva. And here's the mind-blowing part. It wasn't built by assembling stone blocks. It was carved top-down out of a single massive piece of volcanic rock. Let that sink in for a moment. Instead of building up, the sculptors excavated down, removing an estimated 200,000 tons of rock to reveal the temple hidden within. It's the largest monolithic structure in the entire world. When you stand there, you're not just looking at a building, you're standing inside the space where a mountain used to be. The scale is immense. The Kailasa Temple covers an area twice the size of the Parthenon in Athens. It looks like a freestanding, multi-storied complex, complete with gateways, shrines, and halls, but it's all one piece. It even features the largest cantilevered rock ceiling in the world, testament to the incredible engineering prowess of its creators. Originally, the entire temple was covered in a thick white plaster, making it look like the snow-covered peaks of the real Mount Kailasa. Imagine seeing that gleaming in the Indian sun. It must have been an awe-inspiring sight. It's estimated that it took 7,000 laborers around 150 years to complete this monumental project. Generations of families likely dedicated their entire lives to carving this tribute to Lord Shiva. Unlike the other enclosed caves, the Kailasa Temple is open to the sky. It has a massive U-shaped courtyard, surrounded by a wall of rock that features galleries several stories high, filled with more sculptures. Walking through it feels like stepping into another world, a divine realm carved from the earth itself. It's a place that truly has to be seen to be believed. From the vibrant painted stories of Ajanta to the monumental architectural marvel of Ellora's Kailasa Temple, these caves are a profound legacy of human faith, artistry, and perseverance. They show us what's possible when communities come together with a shared vision, armed with nothing but simple tools and an unshakable devotion. They are not just relics of the past. They are enduring symbols of India's rich cultural and spiritual heritage. So, if you ever get the chance to visit Maharashtra, make sure Ajanta and Ellora are at the top of your list. It's an experience that will stay with you forever. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures into our world's most incredible places. Until next time, keep exploring.